Well, I've got a new stack of stuff here. You ever wondered what a couple $100 worth of LED lights look like? Here you have it. And well, let's grab a headlight real quick. So I talked about these aftermarket depot projector replica headlights for the Evo 10 that I'm going to put in. Wanted to upgrade the lighting at the same time, so I bought all these LED lenses. Let's set this up here and kind of go through what we got. So we've got, woo, okay, that's upside down. Last fit LEDs. Now, these suckers say they are a US brand, but you read on the back of all this stuff, it says made in China. That's pretty typical. I mean, we don't make a lot of electronic components in the US anymore, so expect to get this stuff from China, even if it says US brand. They're kind of like some of the other companies. They have a US office where you can get support and call about this stuff and get it warranted, but it's still made in China. But this stuff, I did some looking. It seems pretty good quality, and from what I can tell, it looks great. So let me show you what else I got. These are turn signals. And oh, by the way, these have the electronics built into them to keep them from flashing too fast, so you don't have to add extra resistor or anything. Put that right away to the side. Got one box here. These are the LA 9005 replacement. So if you have a 9005 bulb, these would be the suitable equivalent. And then I've got two more boxes for the other sets that I need. So I've got headlights, high beams, fog lights, all here, because we're going to do the whole front end at once because we got to take the bumper off. So let's check these things out. So these are actually the high beam ones, the 9005s, at least on my car, the Evo 10, with the halogen lamp system. Pull one of these out. You can see here, we've got this pretty neat LED bulb, and I think what impressed me most about these is the chip on board and the housing. The housing's nice aluminum. And there's actually a fan in the back, so all the cooling's built in. Now the real question is this thing gonna actually fit in these headlights? I don't know, so let's find out real quick. I'm gonna reset the camera and try to put a couple of these in and see if they actually fit in here. All right, so we've got that 9006, 9005, and the turn signal bulb. Let's grab one of these. I don't even know what this one is. Let's see, what does this one say it is? The 7440A, which I guess is an amber turn signal bulb with built-in resistors. So let's go ahead and grab this tail lamp, and you can see we've got all these different areas we need to put bulbs in. So let me move the camera around and redo this. So one of my concerns is that when I open this cap on the back, that it's just not going to be deep enough to hold the bulb. So let's go ahead and see if it even fits. Man, this thing's good and tight, which is probably a good thing because it's probably got a good seal in it. Got our 9000 whatever bulb. This thing just goes in there. Let's see if we can figure it out. Yep. Okay, and then somewhere buried deep inside of here, we've got our cable that hooks into this. Simple enough. Stuff that back in. Make sure this fits. Looks like it's going to fit well. In fact, it should be fine. Go ahead and put this cover back in, however the heck that goes in. All right, so all three bulbs did fit in here, which is a surprise to me. I didn't think that was gonna work, but it seems to have worked fine. Well, we didn't get a bulb for this, and I'll probably pull these out of the whole old headlights. There's a little small lamp there, which I forget what they call that. I feel like it's called the pilot light or something. I'm not even sure I've ever seen it turn on the car, so I'm not sure what it's used for. Alright guys, I did want to show you one thing that I noticed. Let's go ahead and open this back up real quick. I can't even get it open. There we go, going the wrong way. I'm gonna pull this one out real quick and show you what I noticed. Okay, well, there we go. So, one thing I want to show you is that most bulbs, polarity doesn't matter, but if you look closely, there's a negative and a positive on here. The connector's not keyed, so make sure that you put the connector into the bulb with the right polarity, because I'm pretty sure these LEDs do care which direction the polarity is, so make sure you do that right, double check. In fact, I just double checked them. The first headlamp I did, I plugged them both in wrong, so I had to redo it. Just make sure you check it. Alright guys, so now that we got the headlights prepped and ready to go, and this is a totally different day I picked up filming on, I'm going to go ahead and put them on the car. To do this, you have to pull off the whole bumper, which is kind of a pain on the Evo 10. I'm not going to explain in great detail how to do it, because if you've done the intercooler, you've done anything else, you know how to do it. Got to take the cooling shroud off, pull screws out of the bottom and the fender liner, bolt out of the front, pull it off. We're just going to time lapse that so I can show you how to pull the headlights on and off. You do have to pull that bumper cover off. All right, got the bumper off. Takes a little bit of time, a little bit of sweat. Not that bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lights and install them. All right, so I placed the bumper gently to the side. Now we're gonna go after the headlamps. And to take these off, there's several bolts. You got 3 on the top. Where's the third one? Right there. And then you got one hiding way down here in this little hole, which is why you have to take the bumper off, also because the bumper slots into there to hold it up. So we're gonna go ahead and take one off, swap it out, leave the other one on, and go test out the lights just so you can see a slight comparison. I think even in the daytime you're gonna be able to tell that these bulbs are way brighter, so I'm not gonna worry about doing a night video yet. All right, one off. Time to go put a couple parts on the other one. All right, let's go put this one on. All right, let's go check this out real quick. All right, you can see the old halogen style, and we've got a new LED with projectors. These are replica EPO projectors. They look just like the factory stock Mitsubishi ones. This actually looks really sweet in my opinion. I like the kind of color. It's a very nice white color, not very blue at all, which is good because I don't want to be blue, compared to the kind of yellowish color of the halogens. And you can already see difference in how the output comes out. The halogens are just kind of yellow, and you can see the projector lens cut off over there. Go ahead and turn the brights on real quick so you can see that. Again, yellowish halogen compared to nice white LED. We've also got fog lamps to put in the bumper, which won't take but a second. We just have to go back there and connect them to where the factory fog light bulbs are. All right, so one small problem. earlier in the video I mentioned making sure you put the right polarity of the bulbs in. Well, with the turn signals, I couldn't find the markings on them. So it turns out I put them both in wrong. I had to pull them out real quick, flip the bulb around. Now they're working, so everything is good there. Let's go ahead and reinstall them. Start doing the fog lamps for the bumper and put this thing back together. Alright, before we completely tighten everything down, let's go ahead and plug in the fog lights and make sure they work before we put bolts in. Well, they appear to be working. They look good too. They match the headlights perfectly. So let's go ahead and close everything up, put it back together.
A few moments later.
Working up a freaking sweat on this car. But you know what? Oh, it looks a lot nicer, a lot meaner. Wow, that's awesome. Mission accomplished. Bye-bye.